welcome to the video. My strawberry mead is ready to be racked over from one vessel to another vessel. From this vessel over into this vessel. But before we can rack it, we have to clean and sanitize not only the vessel, all the equipment that is going to be used for the racking purposes. That's the subject of this video, is sanitation. Okay, what we were going to do is sanitize our container that we're going to be doing our secondary in. For this, I'm going to be using a combination of Star San and One Step. I have let me move the camera. This is a 6.5 gallon container. Star San is 1 ounce per 5 gallons. I already have some Star San, just straight Star San left over from the last time I used it. Therefore, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill this up to 5 gallons. Actually, I'm going to put 1 ounce of Star San in, then I'm going to fill it up to 5 gallons. Then I'm going to add my already mixed Star San from the last time. And when I put my Star San in, I'm also going to put in 6.5 tablespoons of the One Step. I have to get a measuring cup or a measure thing for the One Step, and I will be using a 1 ounce shot glass to measure my Star San. The Star San bottle has these measurers on them. My eyes aren't good enough to see them, therefore I just simply do what I do. Let me take this off and saran wrap. Pour me 1 ounce Star San. I'm going to get my One Step, which is a powder. This. We're going to go with 1 tablespoon is 15 milliliters. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Half of 15 is 7.5, which will cause me to break out my 1 tablespoon. Boom. And this one here. And this gives us our 6.5 tablespoons. Now, I'm going to take my hose, not really a siphon hose. I'm going to take this here, put it here, this here, then we're going to fill this up. We'll start with this isn't the ideal way to fill it up. I would normally do it on the floor, but because of room constraint and my camera angle, I have to do it up here in order to get a good film. As you can see, it's filling up. I'm going to fill it probably about here, then to shake it, try to give it a good mix. but this is getting everything nice and clean and sanitary. So when I put my meat in, I minimize the chance of contamination. So, the nice thing about Star San and One Step, they can be used together, and they're both no rinse sanitation and cleaning agents. Okay, turn this off. Run that there. Give this a good shake. Make sure everything's mixed around real good. And we are at the 1, 2, 3, 4. When we get up to here, I'm going to stop and I'm going to finish filling it with the Star San I already have mixed. I'm going to go ahead and edit out the rest of the filling of the up to this 5-gallon mark, just because it's boring and you probably don't want to watch a container fill. Now we are at our 5-gallon mark on our jug with our Star San and the Star San and the One Step. Now let me go ahead. I've got to bring my step stool over here, and I'm going to take my jug of Star San, make sure I don't have anything soaking in it. Sometimes I'll do that. I'll put stuff in here and forget that I'm soaking stuff. And nothing in there. Okay. So, what I'm going to try to do without making a huge mess is dump this in here to fill it up. There we go. We're completely filled. Now, move stuff out of the way. Now with the remaining Star San, let me adjust my camera. This is my bucket of Star San. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my airlock, my airlock cap, my cork, I'm going to put in here, and I'm going to take the lid for the filter, or the new vessel. I'm also going to drop in the Star San. It's to sanitize it, so we've got all our bases covered. My siphon hose, I'm also going to take my siphon hose, which when I run from this tank to the other tank to rack it, I'll make sure it's going in the Star San too. There we go. Now we're going to wait 5 minutes and let everything get all clean and sanitized. The One Step and Star San say 2 minutes of contact. Let me get down here. Say 2 minutes of contact to sanitize. I like to use 5 minutes just to be a little bit overly cautious. And when we get ready, we'll get everything ready to drain off the cleaning fermenter, holder, whatever you want to call it. We'll be back then. See you in 5 minutes. Okay, we have had our 5 minutes of soak time in the sanitation and cleaning products. So now what we're going to do, or what I'm going to do, is I've laid out a sheet of aluminum foil over here. Didn't mean to knock the camera askew. And I'm going to take a spray bottle here. I'm going to spray Star San on this aluminum foil. And I'm going to take the stuff out of my 5-gallon bucket here, and so I don't have to worry about recontamination. I just take it and I lay it on the aluminum foil. Work here. And we got that stuff set here. I still got my siphoning hose and the Star San, because what I'm going to do, let's get this in here, is this, I'm going to drain a lot of this back into this bucket. So all I'm going to do is I bring this bucket here, set it down, I'm going to run my hose up, and what this is also going to do is ensure I've got that much more sanitation within my hose. I'm going to open up the valve. I'm going to fill my 5-gallon bucket back up with the Star San. And just we'll just do that. I'm going to let it go. I'm going to take this here. I'm going to respray it even though it's been sitting at, because you can never be too careful. Put this on here. That takes over here. Let me put my hand accidentally inside the hole, so I'm going to spritz it one more time. With my spritzer. Put a slide on here. Moved. Camera set back up. I'm not sure if we can see the whole thing or not. Doesn't look like it. Next I can see the top, but it's, well, I can hand adjust the camera here in a second, but we've got this. Let's see about pulling the camera out. See what we got. There we go. A little bit better. Now, what we're going to do is take this over here, put our hose in it, try not to spill a ton over the wife's kitchen floor. This over here. Okay. There's my spritz. Take my spritz bottle. And I'm going to spray this nozzle here real good. Take one end of my hose out at a time. Feed it into here. By doing this, I ensure the hose is relatively empty. Put this into here. Put that on. sure it's on secure. Open the valve. And now we are draining. And that is how you clean and sanitize for wrapping. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you and have a nice day.